Hey everybody, John here, 204 Gaming. This is like the fourth time I recorded a video for this, legitimately, and it never seemed right. Technically this is probably going to be like a Let's Chat, but it's not really a Let's Chat, it's going to be about one topic. So this is like my fourth time trying to make a video, since like Friday. I kept recording one and then not really, and at the time when I recorded it, I was like, that was how I was feeling, but I always felt like, give it a day, you know what I mean, just don't upload this yet, because I went from the spectrum of, I'll be real with you, I went from the spectrum of, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, to, I'm just going to do it less, to absolute no, I'm going to keep loads of videos, keep the schedule going, come on, to where I am now. And I think where I am now is my brain after mellowing out. So if you don't know, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday I didn't release a video. I'm supposed to be doing the Monday through Friday schedule. See, the main thing was, I made the schedule for Monday through Friday, okay? And I thought, right, I'll just, and this is like the term I was using in my brain, I'm just going to bang out the videos over the weekend. Just to fit a schedule, an arbitrary schedule that I set of Monday through Friday videos. And I don't think that's the way I'm going to do it. It doesn't make sense. You want good videos, and I want to make good videos. So I was doing a quantity over quality approach. Like, I just bang them out, I'll do a little bit of editing to make people think that, you know, I'll do an hour or two of editing on every video and I'll just freaking get it out there. But then, see what happened Saturday was, I recorded the Serious Sam episode, and then when I started editing it, I couldn't do a quick job. I like that Serious Sam episode, by the way, because it actually has hours and hours of editing into it. You mightn't realize that one video has hours worth of, and a little bit is because I'm self-learning how to edit, and I get a little bit quicker every time, but I'm not even really looking at tutorials or anything. I basically go into Premiere Pro and I go, what happens if I do this? I click on things and then I'll eventually see, oh, I'm after, so that freezes the frame. So then if I drag that out, I can have a freeze frame of something for a while. And then usually when I learn something like that, I'd usually incorporate it into that video. Like, well, if I learned how to do it, I better fucking find a place to put this. What I've learned is I really enjoy editing. But, which is a phrase I never thought I'd say. Never thought I'd say. Because I used to edit. I used to just cut. I used to just cut parts out of the video. But now I'm actually going in there and looking at it going like, what would be funny if I put it in here, or what would be, you know, I could do something with this clip. What I'll do, maybe I'll slow it down, or maybe I'll do something. And like, I come up with ideas, rather than just like, that's boring, I'll cut it. That's interesting, I'll keep it in. You know what I mean? That wasn't editing. This, what I'm doing now, probably still really isn't editing, because I know people put so much work into it, and they do more than one program. They go into After Effects. And that's when I started getting into, because I had it for ages, but I never used it, because it was intimidating. But a few months ago I decided, you know what, I'm going to learn how to use this fucking Premiere Pro, and I'm getting there. But I'd love to get After Effects. If I ever made a bit of money off of this, or if I just had some spare income, I would actually pay for After Effects, because I'd like to get into that and figure out how to do, and then you have like explosions coming out of my hands right now, you know? But yeah, I love editing, but I also love the finished product, and I love when I know I've put work into a video. It does sometimes get me down, and I think this is just a human reaction, and I love all of it. I love the people who watch my videos, and the people who thumbs it up, and the people who leave me comments. Like, you're 100% the reason I do this. I did this as a hobby to keep myself entertained. We'll talk at the very beginning, and I also did it because I wanted to entertain other people. That was it. It didn't matter about numbers. Like, when I started off and I had no subscribers, like, it didn't matter about numbers. It didn't matter about anything like that. So I need to remember that as well. But anyway, sometimes, naturally, if I put hours of work into a video and it doesn't get that much traction, and especially, like, none of my videos get that many views, but even some videos will get less views than the ones than the ones before them, and I'll go, why did that video do so poorly? I put a load of work into that video. And then I'm like, man, if people just saw the video, I think they'd like it. So again, that's all about advertising and social media and all that as well. So that's something I need to get better at as well. I think YouTube is a very saturated place, and especially with gaming, it's almost impossible. But we fight and we keep trying. And I know people will be like, should just make and again, I get this advice all the time, and there's nothing wrong with the advice. But people are always like, oh sure, just make like tutorial videos, or like, hi, I'm John204 Gaming, and this is how you find the thing in the thing in this game. I could do that, but then that would be what people would come to the channel for. And then I'd have to kind of keep making that content. And I just love doing Let's Plays, and I love trying to tell a story, and I love stuff like that. Role playing in games and being fun and having fun with stuff, and that's what I want to do. And seeing as that this is my hobby, then fuck all that other stuff. I don't care, even if it would help my channel grow. Fuck it, I don't care. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing because I'm gonna enjoy it. But the change is, I love editing, and I love making sure that that the video is good. So the change I'm going to do is, I'm not going to think 5 videos in advance. I'm not going to think, okay, I need to release 5 videos this week. Okay, I'll get a Minecraft done, I'll get a Serious Sam done, I'll get a blah 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 done. No, I am honestly just going to work on the video that I'm doing, and when it's done, and I'm going to release it. Hopefully, maybe try and get 2 done a week. But it might just be 1, and that's not including if I do like a Let's Chat or something. They're extra because they don't take much editing at all. What's there to expect? Expect a bit of Minecraft. I've gotten the bug back, boys. But listen, I know some people might be like, oh god, Minecraft, oh no. I'm going to make it fun. I'm going to, because I only know the basics of Minecraft. My last series, if you remember, I did a series with Ray, Emerald Outlaw, a while ago. And we had an island, and see, Ray knows a lot about the game. And I learned pretty much everything I know about the game, I pretty much learned from Ray. But I also let Ray do a lot of things. I'd let him off and do things. So I only knew the basics. Basically, Ray did a lot of the stuff. And I kind of was like, I was happy with it. I was like, yeah, cool, dude, you work away. But I want to learn how to do everything. I'm going to do, and that's why I'm not going to do it hardcore. I want to actually have a progressive save file where I start not knowing that much, knowing a little bit, not knowing that much, to like knowing everything and literally doing everything in Minecraft. Think about maybe like the PewDiePie playthrough, which I love, by the way. Don't be a hater, dudes. It's probably one of the most entertaining Let's Play series that's ever happened on YouTube. Legitimately. It's amazingly fun. Because he didn't know much, and then he basically went to being a Minecraft god. He basically just used his imagination, made up his own little storylines. It was like a freaking wrestling booking. Like, he used to like script storylines. Like, he used to like pretend something happened and then be like, oh, let's go and do this, which I know sounds very childish, but it's really, really funny. And like, then he makes fun of how much of a fucking idiot he is, like, for doing all this. Like, so it's not like he's pretending it's real. You know it's supposed to be fake. But then he also legitimately has loads of like legitimate moments where like his animals die, and you can tell he's actually fucking heartbroken. So it's just a great series. I'd recommend anyone watch it. But that kind of stuff, like, just loads of imagination, roleplay elements, and a game like Minecraft is perfect for it because you basically make your own rules and you make your own fun, and there's so much to do. Yes, there's going to be a bit of Minecraft. I'll finish Serious Sam, of course, because I'm having great fun playing it. Might get another game into the mix, might not. you might see 2 Minecraft videos in a row. If I feel like playing more Minecraft. I'm going to do my own thing again. Because I was getting too worried about my channel. Plus, I have a million other things to do. See, it wasn't just a burden of... oh, I need to make 5 videos. It was like... it was actively hurting me. It was actively hurting the quality of the videos. Being like, I need to have 5 a week. You know what I mean? And then also that, when I wouldn't deliver on my arbitrary freaking deadline that I made up, I start feeling bad. Being like, oh, I didn't do a video today. Oh, people are going to be so upset. There's my own rules. I set the rules. I set the rules of my channel. That's what I keep forgetting. Yeah, I'm making a game. I want to make stuff for the Republic again. Because I was so flat out doing my own shit that I just don't have time to do anything. I want to write a book. I know I keep saying that. That's going to happen. I have a story in my head for the last like 10 or 15 years. Well, 10 years. That I want to write. Oh, I have a lot of things I want to do. And I'm going to do them. But I just need to do YouTube the way I'm doing it. Now, think about one video at a time. And make that video as fucking good as I can. Learn new editing techniques as I go. Hone my craft. Just put my effort into one video at a time. And give myself a few days to get that video done. And have it edited perfectly. I suppose this was a Let's Chat. Because I got into more topics as I talked about it. So I'll do the normal outro. Put the word change, I suppose. Put the word change into the comments down below so you know you got this far. So I know you got this far, I should say. You obviously know if you got this far. Never have to change anything, even though people mightn't like it. But you know it helps you at the end of the day and it'll make what you are doing better. Because I know it'll make what I'm doing better, by the way. Are you afraid of change? Are people inherently afraid of change? In your opinion? Let me know in the comments down below. Or anything you want to talk about. But anyway, I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye!